Peace and blessings to you, beloved Gemini. Welcome back to Child of Oshun. This is your full moon reading for September of 2020. Gemini, I'm so happy that you're back here with me, that you've chosen to come back and get your reading with me. I pray that you are well, that you have your inner peace, and that the Most High has sent abundance into your life and will continue to do so, Gemini. Now, in your last reading, the cards showed me that you were feeling a need for space. You were feeling as if you needed to concentrate on yourself, your goals, and what was best for you, and that the people in your life needed to understand that. That could have been a love partner, could have been family or friends, or just anyone who is connected to you. But your message in your last reading related to the need for space, right? Space to be yourself, okay? So I'm going to pull your tarot first, and then we'll take a look at your oracle card, and we will tie it all together, all right? Now, this is your full moon reading for September. Your first card out is the Ten of Wands. Your next card is the Page of Wands, Two of Wands, Page of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, King of Swords, Six of Pentacles, Six of Cups, Seven of Cups, Two of Pentacles. Now, right away, Gemini, I like to look for the other energies in your reading if there is another zodiac sign within your reading. I'm not seeing that today, but what I am seeing is a lot of wands and a lot of pentacles. However, I don't feel like your reading is related to work. I feel like some of you are trying to move forward, but there are things in your past that you just can't shake it. You can't shake it loose. I read the Ten of Wands as baggage, but you also got the Page of Wands here. And so I feel like your progression in moving forward is a little stagnated. It's very slow because you haven't quite dealt with some things from your past. A lot of you are being very reflective about your past. You're contemplating your next move, what it is that you need to do. And if we remember your previous message, remember I talked about that space, needing space to be who you are, to be yourself. But I see you, Gemini, trying to elevate in some way and kind of being tied down to some things from your past that you haven't quite figured out how to let go of. This may be, with this Queen of Pentacles here, this may be something that you felt really invested in. You were confident about, having faith in this particular thing or particular person in your life. And therefore, it's difficult for you to let it go. Sometimes we have to let things go or let certain people go so that we can move forward. Sometimes everybody is not on the same page that we are, right? They may not see the same vision and the same goal that we have. They may not be as supportive as we want them to be. And because you got this page here, you got Page of Wands and Page of Swords, I really do feel like there's people in your life who are not quite supportive. They don't quite understand what it is that you're trying to do. And it may not be job related, but I do see it being related to just, you kind of moving up the ladder or moving up in your elevation and a better understanding of who you are and what you want for your life, what you want for yourself, how you want to live, have a certain lifestyle, certain circle or family, whatever it is that you want, Gemini. I see you have the vision and everybody else is not quite understanding what it is that you're trying to do, especially with this Page of Swords. Remember that the swords represent communication. Pages represent things that are slow moving. They're not quite at fruition. They haven't reached their full potential yet. It's the bare minimum when these pages come out, right? So for some of you, it may be that you're kind of starting something new. You're coming to a realization of, this is what I want my life to be. This is what I want it to look like. But you kind of feel like you're in it alone, right? Like nobody else is really seeing what you're seeing or supporting your dream. And nowhere in your reading do I see any partnership or support of your goal or your dream. Now, I could be wrong. Maybe you do have someone who's supportive, but they don't quite get it. If that kind of makes sense. I feel like once you kind of get the ball rolling, because like I said, you got a lot of action here, Gemini. There's a lot of wands here. And I feel like once you get your mojo going and you get this action going and you're really focused and maybe you're starting a business or whatever it is, the money looks good for you. Some of you have a very good childhood friend or someone who's been in your life for a very long time and they are supportive. But it may just be just that one person, right? It may not be your mama and your cousin and your brother and your friend. Like, I just see you not having a whole lot of support, and maybe that support that you need is just coming from one particular person. And you recognize them as your support team, right? I see decisions coming up for you very soon. You may be feeling like, okay, I may have to cut some people off who are not supportive of my dream and my goals. They don't see it the way I see it. They're not here for me the way I need them to be. And Gemini, you really have to look at your expectations when it comes to things like that. Sometimes we have to vocally tell people what we need. I need you to be here for X, Y, and Z. I need you to promote my business. I need you to support me when I'm doing this or that. Sometimes people don't know. They don't know how to support us. But I see, with these two cards here, I see you, Gemini, having to make some decisions, and I see you kind of doing it alone. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know what's best for you. You know what your goals are. You know what your aspirations are. And don't let how other people perceive your dreams and your goals, don't let that affect you emotionally. You still have to push forward because it's yours. It's not theirs. And if they choose not to really see it the way that you see it, if they choose not to support you, well, that's on them. When it comes out as successful and when your abundance comes in and when your blessings come in, then, you can look at them and say, oh, well, you missed out. You weren't here. Where were you when I was moving and shaking and making things happen, right? Let's look at your oracle card, Gemini. This may be friends, because I don't see you don't have a lot of cups here. I see a childhood friend, maybe like a really long-standing friend, somebody you've known for maybe 20 years or something like that. But I don't see a love partner here. And it could be that your love partner just doesn't quite understand what your goals are. Your oracle card is Saraswati, the goddess of self-knowledge. Her message is, the essence of who I am flows effortlessly into everything I create. I believe she came out for you last week, Gemini. I think so. I talked about creative expression, how we can build upon our creative talents. Some of us are able to make a living and a profit off of our creative abilities. It's a wonderful thing, right? The meditation for Saraswati is, what is one word to describe the essence of my true self? I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I think your oracle and your entire reading, Gemini, is speaking about having self-knowledge, being able to reflect upon your strengths and your weaknesses, knowing who is in your life who can support you and support your dreams, and to help you get to those dreams and your fruition, right? I think that's what it is, Gemini. I see you having to make some decisions. Okay? That's my message for you this week, Gemini. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Come back and see me next week. Stay well, stay blessed, and take care. Peace.